Welcome to another Petersburg By Night revamped production. The following is rated for mature audiences and may contain graphic themes that will be distressing to some viewers. As always, we recommend you ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and those around you at all times. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone, and welcome to the St. Pete by Night Twitch channel, where we play St. Petersburg by Night, a massive multiplayer tabletop role-playing game set in the world of darkness. We play Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, and Werewolf the Apocalypse. My name is Nikki, also known as Crafty Mirage, and you can find me on all social media at Crafty Mirage, and I am one of the storytellers here at St. Pete by Night. Make sure to check out St. Pete by Night on all major social media platforms. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and we're also on YouTube. But you should check us out on our website, stpetbynight.com, where we have our city map, our storyteller profiles, our threat meter, and also links to our podcast so you can catch up on past episodes while you drive. If you aren't already a subscriber here on Twitch, you should go ahead and hit that follow button and catch up on our past episodes. And if you're interested in playing with us, come join our Discord server and be a part of our community. We have new games opening up every day and plenty of one-shot opportunities. Today we are playing the finale of Don't Get Caught, our Anarch Chronicle here on St. Pete by Night. It is episode 30, and I really do love wrapping up on an even number. That makes my brain happy. Let's introduce our players.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'll be playing the Torridor chef, Alex Baker.
I am Mango McSalsa, and I will be playing the Tremere Annalise Fisher.
I'm Jay. I'll be playing Valerie Monet, the now really gone through it all Ventru. To get caught or not to get caught? That is the question.
This coterie was formed with the task of catching a kindred responsible for a series of masquerade breaching deaths that plagued the Anarch domains of Pinellas County. For nearly a year, this caitiff went unchecked, not brought to justice, and hasn't faced any repercussions for the damage that they've caused in the territories. Unfortunately, the Camarilla now knows about the caitiff. Deals have been made, and double-crossing is imminent. Tonight, we find ourselves approaching a storage facility. It's an outdoor storage facility with a simple gate, chain link fence, several units with bright orange garage doors painted on them. You all wait in Annalise's car, ready to face who you believe to be the caitiff Delilah Fisher, aka Aurelia. A caitiff that Valerie had befriended initially, but then quickly turned into an adversary. A car approaches as you all reach the storage facility. It is a black SUV, and a single driver parks on the side of the road outside of the storage facility and gets out, turning the vehicle off. He is a handsome young Latino man, about to be appearing 28 years old, wearing black jeans, a black muscle t-shirt, and carrying very visibly a gun, some knives, and stakes on his belt. He's got a simple gold chain around his neck, 5 o'clock shadow, very handsome. Alex and Valerie, you would recognize this individual as one of the security guards from De Noche, the ghoul that Carmen offered in return for a major boon. Ghoul that offered to assist, and should any harm befall him, his fate would be echoed by Alex. He stands by the car, his vehicle, and watches yours as you settle on what you are about to do tonight. The scene is yours.
So
I'm gonna let my ghoul out and signal him just to kind of stand by the gate and keep watch for anyone else coming in or out.
All right. He will do so.
So we don't know the exact storage unit, do we?
No, but I'm sure we can
Can't hear
figure
you.
it out.
You do not know which storage unit Aurelia is in. You just know that she's been traced to this address.
Would she appear on camera, you think, Annalise?
Of course she would. She's not a fucking Lasombra. Do they have a visible security system or visible camera system I could try to get access to?
Wits and awareness, and make sure to use the beta chat for dice rolls today.
I'll help.
It is not giving me the option of the dice roller in the beta chat.
All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties with the dice bot. All right. So, Annalise, go ahead and give me a wits and awareness.
Okay, and Valerie, you said you're assisting?
Yep.
Cool. Four successes with a potential critical failure.
Okay. So you do see that there are cameras positioned. They're very old cameras. Some of them, even as you're looking at them, look like they aren't even on. A lot of them seem to just mostly be for show. Some do appear functional, but you are certain for a fact that these are CCTV and not anything that runs off of a cloud or Wi-Fi or goes anywhere else. It is on site. So it's something that you can take care of after the fact if you need to.
Okay.
It makes sense that she would aim to go after somewhere with not a lot of eyes. It'd be difficult to try and find where she is. Maybe hacking into the cameras might be maybe a chance to spot where she went.
It's not likely. We could try, but it's not likely. Half of these cameras are older than the camera, and the other half are possibly working, possibly not.
I could try to listen out and see if I hear any movement.
Go Go for it.
Okay. I assume you're using heightened senses?
Heightened senses, and can I use my specialty for hearing for awareness?
Yes, go ahead and give me wits and awareness. You can add your Auspex bonus as well as your specialty in listening.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Get the extra dice. I'm feeling generous today.
Okay.
6 successes.
As you are listening, activating your heightened senses, you are able to hear that there is signs of life within the storage facility. You can hear the buzzing of the electricity from within from like the lights that are on. You can hear the sound of some form of animal skittering around on the ground. You can also hear the sound of music, very low, but very crystal clear for you. The sound of like a 90s rock station. Very low, very like not loud enough to like for the rest of the coterie to hear, but because of your heightened senses, you are able to hear music coming from somewhere within there.
I'll try to locate the music then.
It's within the storage facility, so you would have to get out of the vehicle and go in, start actually going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll communicate the music to the rest of the coterie and suggest we try to track it down.
It's as good a plan as any. Are we going in swinging, or are we going to try to talk to this person first?
Valerie, I believe you know her best.
And I have her ire the most. It's what do we have to gain from talking to her? We do know her motivations, which we can work off of, but it would be not sure exactly what we're hoping to gain from talking. If we ambush, we might be able to.
It seemed kind of like you made an ass of yourself last time you tried to go in all bulked up and be threatening, so I was thinking maybe if we tried talking to her like a person, that maybe she might actually tell us something.
Well, we're going to have to take her in one way or another, so unless we want to try to get a surprise attack on her.
I'm not opposed to the idea of talking to her. I'm just wanting to know what we are looking to gain from it. That's what.
If nothing else, information that we might lose if we just go in there shooting first.
If that.
You raise a good point, Annalise. Though my concern is that she has Valerie's ire, and she knows your clan, and clearly doesn't like
Valerie
it. So.
claims that she doesn't know my clan anymore, so...
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
To my knowledge, I did the wipe on her. She should be none the wiser, though. It's, like I said, it's the, I guess, cost, how much the information matters to us, and whereas we could try and ambush and potentially get a moment to try and incapacitate her without any sort of consequence, but it would be...
Well, finding out if her fucking sire's in the area at all would be relevant.
Yeah, and personally I would like to know why the hell all this happened, why the hell she's doing all this, especially when her goal is to kill her sire. Making random whites in the area does not sound like a
People
way
can
to go
have
about
more
it.
than one goal.
I suppose.
But yeah, I figure if we at least try talking first, that maybe things won't get as bad. I don't know. We'll see.
We can try and give it a shot. Do we have any way to... So, as I guess calling upon the description again, it was like a more of an outdoor storage area where
it's like one of those outdoor storage facilities, not the ones that you go inside the building and there's air conditioning. This is like one of those cheap, like gravel, gravel road, like pebbles on the ground instead of actual asphalt. very much cheap storage facility. Like the kind that kind of probably charges less than $50 a month for a large unit.
It's a wee haul.
It's a wee
Yeah.
haul.
So we have the issue of we don't. It will be rather difficult if she tries to make a run for it. There's nothing we have to keep her contained besides just keeping up with her, which could be. I don't know the level of capabilities of what she has. I don't know if she's able to shift into animals. If not, it could be an issue if she decides to make a run for it.
I'm sure there's a lot of things we could have found out if you hadn't pissed her off. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Well, at least I found the important information from that meeting, especially one to which that led us to where we are now. Nonetheless, we can figure out as we go.
If we're going to attempt to talk to her, what does she have to gain from us?
Non-violence?
She knows she will die if she gets turned in to anywhere. So getting her to go with us anywhere with the truth will definitely not work.
I don't know that she knows that. She might think that's the case for you, for sure, but that's because you also picked a fight with her, so...
If she's gotten her teachings from a Sabbat, she definitely does not trust anyone really, or I guess anyone from Anarch or Camarilla.
Listen, I'm not saying to not take weapons, I'm just saying that there's no harm in trying to get some information first.
Which
I think
agree.
shooting first, especially if we don't know how she'll react to weapons or ammunition, is probably not a great idea. Let's maybe find out some information about how shit will land before we just start going buck wild.
Risk, but we can try and take it as long as
I'd rather not repeat the Rex situation.
I don't know if that's really a comparable situation here. I understand. We'll try it
We
your
have
way.
a close weapon physical fighter and you want to go in guns blazing?
That's what I guess this is that point where I'll have my shotgun, which actually I remembered I have concussive rounds, not only incendiary. I'll just show my shotgun and just say I at least have protection here if she got too close, but that's what the ghoul's also for. It seems like they're a lot more proficient in up close than the rest. I mean, not the rest of us. I'll say that looking to Alex. At least we have Alex here now, especially if Alex can take down a white by themselves. We'll probably be in a lot more of a advantageous position.
We'll see. Just nobody let anything go to your heads, because getting cocky and assuming that we understand shit we don't is what's gonna get us killed. Alright, shall we...
Shall we
try to
make
say something?
contact with our support?
Go for it. That's your support.
Yeah.
I'll get out of the car and kind of signal to them.
The ghoul nods and starts walking over very casually and approaches you, but until he's standing about 10 feet away. So what's the plan?
Going to try to take the peaceful option first and talk with her, we assume.
All right.
If things turn sour, can you assist in combat?
Things turn sour. I'm looking out for myself first, as Miss Alvarez has commanded.
Understood.
I will offer what support I can. However, if I feel that my life is potentially is at risk, I'm going to leave you guys to die.
Understood. That's how I expected it to be.
I am also ready to take the offending kindred in to Miss Alvarez once you have subdued it. As agreed. Correct, Miss Baker?
we'll be the ones to take it in, and we'll
Why?
meet you at the agreed point.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
Well,
Why create extra steps for Miss Alvarez, who is a very busy woman?
going to kind of pull him in, and then whisper into his ear.
No. You can say it from there, ma'am. Unfortunately, I know how most of the Toreador operate. You may stay over there and say it from there. Why create extra steps for my Dometer?
Can I roll manipulation?
Manipulation.
And leadership, manipulation and leadership to kind of sway him off the double cross we're planning.
You can try.
It's not a double cross. I need you guys to stop calling it that. We are literally just delivering a package to multiple persons. Who takes custody of the package is up to the persons.
Go ahead and roll a manipulation. Actually, it's not a leadership, it's manipulation and subterfuge.
All right.
You are basically trying to convince him to disregard his Dometer.
If you want to browse, you can. Oh, I see you did.
Six successes.
My offering worked.
He looks suspicious at you for a moment. I'll have to clear this with Miss Alvarez before we proceed further. And you see him pull out his cell phone.
While that's occurring, can I text Naomi and just let her know that apparently others in my coterie are also interested in relocating this caitiff elsewhere, and so I will do my best to still get it to her, but there appear to be multiple interested parties, and this may get complicated. Just to give her a heads up on what's going on.
You receive a text message back. Without the individual, the deal is off the table. Miss Fisher.
Yeah, just reply. I already understood that. Just wanted to let you know what's going on. And also I will reply that the caitiff in question has been going by the name Aurelia if we fail at this, so that you guys have something to look out for.
She responds, appreciate the intel. If you get this individual over to us, we can guarantee you safety, Miss Fisher.
Just reply with a thumbs up.
Now, they walk towards the car, right? So we can kind of, I imagine at this point we're getting out, and
yes.
So I imagine I overheard this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to next to Alex. I'm going to like motion for the ghoul's attention, like
the ghoul is not going to give you his attention. I know who you are, Miss Monet. Ventrue. I'm not going to look at you. My Dometer knows all of you very well, ladies, and has warned me about what to do and what not to do around you.
She knows me. She's only met me once. We didn't even really talk.
My Dometer is very well connected, Miss Fisher.
I'm sure she is.
But you see him on the phone already. Miss Alvarez, it seems that Chef Baker wishes for you to meet at a secondary location, rather than hand the caitiff over to me. Of course. Puts the phone on speaker. Alex?
Yes, Miss Alvarez?
Do what I fucking say, or your restaurant's done. Understood?
I understand, but there's others who seem to have eyes on this as well.
And I
I'd
thought
like
you
to
were
keep it-
working, and I thought your deal was with me. I don't give a
Yes.
shit what your other individuals are saying.
I'd rather it be kept in the hands of kindred who can safely deliver it to you than a ghoul.
My
who
ghoul is
could get-
more than capable of taking this on if you sufficiently take out the threat. Or are
I am
you
not
not
ques-
capable of doing even the simplest task of putting a fucking caitiff in torpor?
I am not questioning your ghoul's capabilities.
Then
I'm
why ask
questioning-
for him? Clearly then why ask for the assistance? Either do as I say, or I can have him go home right now.
Wow,
Or
your
do you not
conversation matches your sparkling personality. It's amazing Toreador's embrace for looks alone.
I'm sorry, I heard an annoying little drone.
That's okay, I heard an obnoxious bitch.
Of course. Miss Baker,
Yes, Miss Alvarez?
you will if you subdue the caitiff, you will hand it over to my ghoul. There will be no secondary location.
I will certainly try to accomplish this task.
Felix, watch him like a fucking hawk. And you hear the line go dead.
As charming as usual. Well, I suppose this could be worse. Let's see if we all make it out of here to begin with before we start even deciding stuff like that.
Annalise,
feel
at
it.
this moment, you
Clear
receive
the
a text
shipping item.
message. Annalise, at this moment, you receive a text message. It's
From?
Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
I'm gonna reply back, I've got an address, I could just give you that and fuck off.
Or you can deliver it and we can deliver what I want and you can call it even. You owe me, after all. Do you really want to be known as someone who goes back on their deals?
Everybody already hates my fucking clan.
Doesn't matter. Even your own clan will hate you. You will be welcomed nowhere, even amongst the Anarchs, if you go back on your deals. The word boon breaker carries weight even across sex.
Oh, I'm aware.
You get an
This
address.
is text messages, right?
These are text messages. You get an address texted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver it there, and we'll call it even. It's another storage facility in the neutral zone.
Mm. Going to reply with... Why not? I'm gonna reply with, sure, want fries with that?
Prefer Cuban chicken and rice.
Good taste. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Felix is keeping an eye on you in his peripheral, but it basically has his profile to you. Ladies, you can go forward if you are actually going to do this.
Going to follow the music.
All right.
Just want to know what clan your boss thinks I'm from.
Felix checks his head, tilts his head a little bit. I don't know what clan, but she probably does.
That would be cute.
You approach the gate, Alex. The gate is one of those sliding chain link gates with the wheels on them, and you can see that there is a lock with a chain wrapped around the latch to open it.
Damn, sure could have used a thief right about now.
I'm
Alright.
actually gonna look to the ghoul and say, you probably know a thing or two about picking locks if you're in service of Alvarez.
Why you say that? You hear him suddenly get very ghetto. Why you say that?
Because you're part of a very
Because I'm part
suspicious-
of a...
You're so fucking rude.
of a
What? Because I'm Latino, because I'm Latino, I know how to pick a lock?
No, it's because you're working under Carmen, who probably has you do
Security. And bartending. And firing a gun.
very well.
Valerie, you can't just assume people have fucking lockpicking skills.
I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just
What
a
kind?
bodyguard.
What kind of lock is it?
It's a simple, just like, padlock with a key.
Like a master lock type thing?
It's like one of those cheap ones you can buy at Walmart.
Oh, cool. Then I will take out my gun, grab it by the barrel, and whack the shit out of the lock with the handle of the gun, because that will absolutely open that fucker.
Give me a strength and brawl. Or melee, actually. It's a weird one.
Can I assist with the melee?
Sure.
Yeah.
Felix is now like kind of like
Senses.
tilting his head a little bit more towards you, Valerie, not making eye contact still. It's like, I served in the army, right?
Just because you know how to pick a lock doesn't mean you're a criminal. It doesn't mean that you are inherently a worse person.
Freaking white people.
Three successes?
3 successes. Okay. 3 successes is enough. You, bam! Like, Alex kind of, like, shows you which position would be the best way, like, which point would be the best one to hit. Bam! You strike it just right, it breaks. It's a cheap Walmart lock. Doesn't take much.
And this is why I tell people to get dogs.
Good job.
Alright. Who opens the gate?
Go ahead,
Why are
Alex.
we asking a specified question? I'm scared.
Who is going to open the gate?
Go for it, Alex. You're the strong woman.
Can I signal to my ghoul? Little Byron to do it?
You're gonna have Byron do the gate?
And just kind of station him by it. And
Okay.
say, wait here.
Byron goes to open the gate, and as he touches the gate, pulls back his hand, and you find blood all over it. Ugh.
That's some kind of spooky shit, Annalise?
I don't know. Let me take a look. Can I look closely at the gate and the blood that's on it and see if it's vitae or just regular blood, or like what can I try to establish anything about this?
Are you using a specific skill?
Blood sorcery and occult knowledge? Because I use blood all the time, and I
Okay.
do spooky shit.
Are you doing it purely through observation? Because that is going to that's going to affect the DC.
It's probably blood sorcery. Probably.
I will say, Sense the Unseen does allow you to tell if there is blood sorcery attached to something, if you roll high enough.
Alright. What do I need to roll?
Wits and awareness to see if you can spot any blood sorcery at play with the blood.
I'll help.
Okay. And that's...
And you can
so
add your aspects
everything
to
in
it.
Frozen for a second.
So it's going to be wits and awareness.
And I was,
It's going to be wits and awareness plus your sense the unseen to see if you can tell if there's blood sorcery at work.
okay. I was gonna offer to like try to taste a little bit of the blood if I could
Oh, you're
see
going to
any
taste
of the-
it? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna like dip the tip of my pinky in it and taste that and probably regret it for the rest of my days, but why the
Okay.
hell not?
You You dip your pinky in, you taste it. It is definitely Kindred Vitae.
Fun.
You've actually tasted it before.
I was gonna say, does it taste?
Yeah, it tastes
the
very
Vitae that woke me
familiar.
back up?
Tastes very familiar.
Nice. Well, we just rang the fucking doorbell. That is probably a ward of some kind.
Go ahead and give me a wits and awareness with your sense the
Okay.
unseen. Excuse me.
4 successes.
Why is it not loading? Hang on, I gotta close my Discord on my phone because it's not pulling up any of your posts. Okay. 4 successes. 4 successes. You do not see the familiar aura of blood sorcery on this blood. It just appears to be blood. Maybe she got injured.
Is
I am
Byron in
completely
pain
oblivious,
or?
she might be hurt. I'm probably completely oblivious if we're being real.
Byron
Alright,
does
well,
not
we may
seem...
have-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, we may have rung a dinner bell, so I guess we will find out.
Alex, Byron does not seem to be in pain in any capacity. He just appears to be grossed out because there's blood. There's some unidentified blood on his hand right now, and he is actually actively wiping it off with a handkerchief.
Yeah, I'll offer some hand sanitizer. I probably
Yeah,
have
he
stuff on
basically like gestures like just to fill the palm up because he is very grossed out by the fact that he just touched unidentified blood.
Hey, Byron, can I have that handkerchief?
Yeah. Here you go.
Cool, I'll take the handkerchief and pocket it.
He's just like vigorously rubbing his hands with the hand sanitizer, like to the point that like it's getting that like, you know, that like dead skin debris.
And I'm just going to tell him to kind of wait here, close the gate, and use heightened senses to watch out for anything, and then text me if anything comes up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Was the gate even opened, or is it just still shut?
No, it's open now. He opened the gate, but
Oh,
like
okay.
he like pulled his hands away really quick.
It was ooey gooey.
Yeah, it was like when you don't expect a surface to be sticky, and it was.
Sensory hell.
Yeah,
And-
it was. He had a sensory moment.
And once we're all in, I want to close the gate behind us, but not lock it.
Oh, you can't lock it. The lock's broken. So, but you can close it behind you.
Yeah. That lock is gone to lock heaven.
Yep.
Worst-case scenario, grab them from the trunk.
Felix will
My gun.
Felix will follow you in, but stay by the gate. I'll listen for if you need me. Since you're going with the diplomatic approach, I don't think. And he looks down at his belt, his utility belt of weapons. Don't think this is gonna help.
Yeah, we're not the best at
Yeah.
diplomacy, so we probably will need you.
I'll keep an ear open.
So, you want me
Lead
to
the way,
lead,
Alex. You can hear it.
or you want me to lead the way with the talking because I happen to know her the best?
Mm,
Maybe you happen to have her wanting to kick your ass the most.
It's up to you. You
You
know
can
the
try.
most on her.
We'll see what happens.
you know the most about her, Annalise, from all that spooky shit you did.
I can try. I'm not the best at people skills, but I also haven't pissed in her coffee anytime recently, so we'll see what happens. Let's play it by ear.
All right, and I'll lead the way.
Okay. You lead the way following the music. Go ahead and all of you give me a dex and stealth.
I'm actually good at this.
I am going to blood cell.
Messy critical. 4 successes.
Okay.
So I had to reset up my hunger because I was a werewolf for a moment.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I need to fix mine too. I should be at 2 hunger right now, not 3.
I have plenty of willpower to spare. I'll use the 1 right now. Yeah! 2 successes.
All right. Okay. Alex, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Three successes over here.
7.
Okay.
She fucking heard us and left before we get to her unit.
All right. So.
I wouldn't be surprised. We did just knock the
3,
lock off.
2, and a messy crit. All right. So, Valerie, you're wearing heels. You're still in your. You're wearing your Ventru business attire, which
Every
includes
time.
sensible heels. And unfortunately, sensible heels are not the quietest of shoes, especially on gravel. You keep stumbling a little bit when you try to sneak because, like, the heel kind of, like, you kind of have, like, the ankle slip moment. Annalise, you seem to be doing a fine, like, an okay job. You're wearing your boots that you're comfortable in. You're carefully navigating. Alex, you feel fairly confident that you are being as graceful and stealthy as possible, being but the surroundings you are in. The lighting's bad, it's gross, it's gravel beneath your feet. You are in an ugly setting, and it's making your beast a little aggressive. That you're exposing yourself to such dingy surroundings for a caitiff, and that apparently now your coterie wants to negotiate with. A caitiff that you think you should just fucking kill and get it over with.
Or at least stake and take back.
Because you have the harm compulsion now, and you need to hurt someone. So any actions not immediately resulting in someone or something getting harmed are at a 2 dice penalty. Your
All
compulsion will end when you can incapacitate, destroy, or drive away a target. But you guys...
Welcome to the Crafty Massacre, everybody. We're not gonna live.
But Alex, you are able to lead everyone very efficiently towards the sound of the music, and you hear it very clearly from behind one of the storage units.
Once I get there, I'm going to make sure to deactivate heightened senses.
Okay.
And just kind of signal that this is the one.
Take a look.
At the unit?
It's
Yeah?
a sliding door in a wall.
It's a garage. Yeah, it's a garage. It's essentially
What's
a garage.
the unit number?
30.
I'm gonna tap on the unit door and go, housekeeping!
You tap on the unit door. There's no response from within.
You already
I have
fucked
a-
up, bro.
Oh no.
I'm sneaking suspicion that
Someone beat us to it.
that could be it, or I guess we'll find out. Alex, want to open the door?
I'll try.
You open the door?
Mhm.
So you reach for the handle to... As you reach for the handle to pull the garage door, you feel a wetness under your hand.
More blood?
More blood.
All right.
And
Something
you
fucking in here.
Wipe it off on my pants leg.
pull up the garage door. As you open up the garage door, you all hear the music now. It's some 90s garage band music. You clearly see parked within the storage unit Haley's car.
Well, that confirms some things.
You also see that there are boxes of clothing that have been rifled through. You see that the lights are on within the unit. There's some posters put up that look to be like Nirvana and stuff like that, Linkin Park, just regular bands. It looks like someone tried to make this storage unit a home.
I've seen a few kind of Ravnos that live like this.
But you do not see Aurelia within.
Does look like kindred living situation.
Yeah, but why would her blood be on the handle and the gate if she didn't have any kind of warding or anything up? That makes it sound like something came in and either dragged her out or she went through
That's my suspicion as well.
Everyone give me a wits and awareness.
I love that roll.
Enter left Dorado.
I have only good feelings about this one. I'm gonna blood surge. Get a little hangry, but we're fine.
Three successes. And I burnt a willpower.
Okay, 3 successes.
I'm gonna burn a willpower to reroll 1 dice because it might matter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
4 successes, potential bestial failure.
Okay. And Alex, what did you roll?
I didn't think I had to roll for this.
Yeah, it's
But you.
wits and awareness for everyone.
Oh, for everyone.
Yeah.
And can I use my specialty for hearing for this, or?
Yeah, you can.
One success.
1 success. Alex, you're too focused on the sight before you and also the gross blood that was just on your hand. But
And
Annalise
harm compulsion.
and the harm compulsion. But Annalise and Valerie, you hear the crunch of gravel like behind and slightly to like behind you and further down the aisle, lane, whatever. Lane, there we go. The lane of the units you're investigating. And you hear a voice. You know it's rude to just open up someone's place without them in there.
Well, your blood was all over stuff. We were worried that you were hurt or something.
Don't worry about it. What do you want?
Well, Delilah, we've found
Who?
some very interesting information.
Who?
They're gonna.
Do you remember who you were before you got turned?
No, I've always been like this.
You used to be Delilah Smith. You got jacked in the 90s from New York, so...
I don't know what you guys are on about, but if you can just please leave.
Unfortunately, we can't quite leave. Yeah, found out some interesting information.
You go by Aurelia, right?
Yes,
So,
that's my name.
Aurelia. I know you care about people. I know you care about people that can't stand up for themselves. I'm concerned about you because I don't know if you know what you're doing when you kill Kine. but it's kind of a massive fucking problem. Do you know what happens to them after you finish eating and leave them?
They're dead.
They don't fucking stay dead.
Yeah, they do.
Unfortunately, they don't.
Can I roll an insight on her?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll wits and insight.
I was
Can
gonna
you
say, I
support
don't
this?
trust her.
You can do your own roll. Like, if with wits and insight, you all have to kind of would have to do your own roll. This is one of those things that I feel like it's hard to justify a help in reading someone.
I would like to also roll my own wits and insight because I'm the one who found out from the fucking astromancy thing that she's a really good liar.
Okay, I will say that because you have that information, you can roll with a 2 dice bonus.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
I wish I could help because it's gonna be a straight hunger roll, but you know what we say. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, 0 success, bestial failure.
Shoot. Come on.
4 successes.
Sorry, the dice bot is messing up for me. So
And I did have to burn a willpower.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll 3 dice because the willpower does not want to.
1 success.
No, that's the 3 dice I re-rolled. I can't get the initial roll to post for some reason because my Discord messed up. So for her, it's 3 successes. But Alex and Valerie, she seems to be telling the truth.
What do I know with 4?
With 4 successes, you know she's full of shit. You can hear the insincerity behind it. Like she's acting. Like it's not that it's insincere, it's that she's acting. You can tell she's acting.
Has this been
And feigning
has she been
innocence.
bullshitting since I started asking her questions, or since we called her Delilah?
All right, so with 4 successes, she's lying about not knowing about the whites. She doesn't know who Delilah is.
Alright, so you do fucking know. Because you're full of shit, because I can smell it on your breath. So.
Who... Lying about what?
Not
I'm
knowing
not
what
Delilah.
happens after you eat them. No, I know you don't think you're Delilah. That's fine.
I'm not
sure that
Delilah.
the meeting fucking person that embraced you fucked you up. But the fact of the matter is that you do know what happens to the kind that you kill. I can tell that you're bullshitting. So that does make you a bigger problem than you were before. Because if you had been innocent of it, there could have been a whole different conversation. Don't get me wrong, I've no love lost for vampires that go around reshaping people into whatever fucking Play-Doh funhouse mold they think is amusing, but that doesn't mean you have the excuse to just go around fucking turning people into whites for shits and giggles.
I didn't ask for this.
I know you did.
Do you think that I want to do that?
You know, you could stop eating before you kill them.
Yeah, because you haven't lost control before.
You could have just left him out in the sun.
How blood bags work? There's a reason
I did.
skipped those.
I left them out in the open where they could die, in the sun. I can't control when they will wake up. I leave them out so the sun will get them first.
Did it never occur to you to ask somebody for help with this?
Oh yeah, because they're gonna help a caitiff who can make whites that no, they're not going to help me. No one helps caitiff. No one. They don't care about us.
I would have helped you if you'd asked.
I don't know
Likewise.
you. I don't know any of you. I know that one, and she points to Valerie, is a fucking Mithras baby. I'm not gonna fucking trust anyone who works with her.
In our defense, we were assigned to work with her. We didn't really pick and choose who our partners were in this. And I'm aware she's a
appreciate
Mithras
support.
baby too.
I appreciate support there, but just like how you didn't choose to be a caitiff, to choose to be who you are, I didn't choose to be who I am either. Do you think I wanted to be what I am? Do you think I'm in the Anarch territories just for fun? No, I did this to get away from what the fuck I was.
But you
From what was
still
happening.
follow a cult that groomed you and made you think that some old-ass vampire's a fucking god?
You're going to judge me based on what I believe? That's pretty high and mighty of you, considering that you are the one that's willing to run away from your problems, keep making whites, and for what end? How is this going to serve whatever you're trying to do? It's only painting a target on your back that's going to get you eventually. I was wanting to help you. I asked if you needed help with anything. I was wanting to help you, Aurelia, because I wanted to have another kindred that I could actually fucking trust. And yet,
You can't trust kindred.
I've learned having that mentality of never being able to trust anyone will only continue to push everyone around you away. It'll only
Good.
cause...
If they're away, they won't know.
So let me just get something straight real quick. You are trying desperately to not get busted by Yesiah because you want to kill him, or them, or it, or whatever the fuck it goes by. But you
How do you know
aren't
about
willing to
him?
ask for help with covering your tracks.
How do you know about him?
I know about him because I did my research. I know he's a piece of shit. I know that what he did to you is fucking unforgivable. I know that Zemitsya are inherently fucking cruel, especially for our kind.
The Bronx?
More than it.
Your accent, the Bronx.
Yeah. I'm not from that clan, but
5 boroughs.
what about him?
That's where you are. They sent you.
No, actually, they didn't. I'm an Anarch. The Bronx is the only Anarch territory left in New York. And the Chantries don't fucking send anybody that's not on their fucking payroll and up their ass.
No, I don't. I'm getting the fuck out of here. She starts walking away.
And you're going to
Alright,
continue to run
well-
away, Aurelia. Continue running away from your problems.
Yeah,
after...
I will,
We're-
Valerie.
Can I hawk to a scorpionated vitae at this bitch?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a... Man, I gotta look it up again.
I know I gotta do a rouse check. for the
Dexterity and
actual-
athletics. She's not very close to you, though.
Can I try to like run towards her as I do this to bring up the distance some?
Okay. If you're running,
Alright.
she's also going to make her own roll.
Here is the rouse check for the vitae. Thank God's hunger unchanged. I am going to also rouse because my dexterity is ass. Hunger unchanged. Fuck yeah.
Look, Mithras' blessing, guys. I told you.
You know, for as often as I use scorpionated vitae and hawking loogies at people, I really should have put something in athletics.
Jesus Christ, I cannot get this frickin' dice bot to let me pick rerolls. Fuck it.
3 successes.
I'm not meant to. Alright, 3 successes. She hears you begin to approach and quickly turns around. As she turns around, you see her pull out a golden dagger and start to chant in Latin.
Cute. That's
I need
Dagon's
you
Call?
to give Annalise, I need you to give me a stamina and resolve roll. And you as well, Alex.
All right.
That's okay, my stamina and resolve are decent. I say as I jinx myself.
Random,
This affected by the compulsion.
Yes.
random question.
Yes.
Would I be... How much a penalty of a call shot would be to shoot the dagger out her hand?
It would be a called shot, so you would have to get 5 successes.
Okay,
On
I know
top.
sometimes call shots are minus successes, so I don't know.
You would
3
have to get
successes.
you would have to get 5 successes on top of the difficulty, which would be 1 because she is occupied.
4 successes or a bestial failure, and that was my last willpower.
4 successes.
I'm gonna try and shoot the dagger out of her hand, if that's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna rouse.
All
3
right.
successes.
3 successes. All right. So. Oh, can you roll for Byron as well?
All right, 1 sec.
Byron just randomly gonna explode outside. Poor Byron. Use a willpower. I got the 6 successes I needed.
All right.
I'm telling you, Valerie should have been like in the gun range, man. Valerie's got some crazy shots.
1 success for Byron.
Okay. So, several things happen at once. Valerie, you shoot the dagger out of her hand as she slices her palm while speaking in Latin. You manage to successfully shoot the dagger out of her hand. But you see her squeezing her fist and blood drip to the ground. Annalise and Alex, you feel your blood boil. And you can feel blood tears involuntarily begin to pool and an intense pressure in your eyes. You feel your lungs beginning to grow heavy as they fill with your own vitae. From the entrance of the lot, you hear Byron screaming in agony as he takes 3 points of aggravated damage.
I told you to leave your fucking ghoul at home.
Alex, you take 1 superficial damage. And Annalise, because you matched her, you do not take any damage, but you do feel the pain. This is blood sorcery you are experiencing. And you are managing to hold up a little bit better than the others. Byron is not in good shape right now.
Fucking wheelhouse, bitch. Let's go. Did I manage to hit her with my Hakua?
You did not.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine.
Is our ghoul buddy coming to help?
You
He's probably fucking off if you hear his blood sorcery.
You can hear the sound of rapid footsteps. Whether they are running away or running towards, you are not sure at this moment.
That'd be great. If he came only to run away, that would be hilarious.
But Valerie, Annalise and Alex, you are both kind of caught off guard, kind of just... It's basically like a little bit of a standoff right now. You're both all standing there, a little tense. Valerie has the gun in her hand.
I want to extinguish vitae this bitch.
All right.
I assume that's another rouse check on my part.
So next round. Yes, that will be another rouse check. That was Dagon's Call for anyone who's not familiar with blood sorcery.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully I
Dagon's
stopped her
Call
from
is
doing
a
that again
mean
with
motherfucker.
She got it. She got it once.
I didn't know if she'd need to keep using the dagger, so I was like, let's just get away from her. I feel like the good idea.
Yeah, the daggers are part of a ritual. The daggers, Okay.
I guess at this point, I will drop my... I guess I'll just change my shotgun with concussive rounds now. And then I'll move up to land a shot on her.
All right.
We're not making the same mistake.
And Alex, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and melee her.
Okay. So you're going to do a dex and melee.
Yep.
Valerie, for you, it's going to be composure and firearms, and she's trying to get away, so she is going to run.
What do I need to roll for the Extinguish Vitae?
Extinguish Vitae is intelligence and blood sorcery versus her stamina and composure.
Four successes.
She needs to roll her stamina versus composure. So that's that with this.
I'm trying to think if I should call
5 successes.
her legs.
She got a messy critical and resisting the Extinguish Vitae.
This bitch.
And now she needs to roll to dodge you two as she's running. So first is Alex's with 5 successes, so she has to roll her dexterity and athletics. That plus that.
Can use a willpower.
I'm gonna try, but I can't. That's right.
Only 2 successes for me. Ooh.
Alright, let me just get these out of the way. And to dodge Valerie. Alright. So, as she's running, Annalise, you use Extinguish Vitae on her to try to make her hungrier, essentially. But
just try to impact her.
You're trying to impact her. However, it doesn't seem to affect her as you see her running away. Alex, you're close enough that you are able to slice her fairly efficiently doing... Hang on, let me find your roll. It's going to be... You do 3 superficial damage to her. And your harm compulsion is now in the clear, so you're good on that. Now, Valerie, maybe it was the angle or her reacting to getting slashed by Alex, but your shotgun fire, unfortunately, does... Wait, how many did you get?
I got 2.
Oh, so you did hit her once. Okay, so you did hit her. I thought you rolled 0 for some reason. Oh, that was me. I can't stand this thing. All I saw the bottom of it and thought it was mine, or it was yours. Okay, so you hit her for how much does shotguns do?
3.
Is it a
normal,
plus 3?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
For
Okay.
flank.
So you do 2 superficial damage to her. But she is still running. You did damage to her, but she is fleeing.
How far would you say like she is right now? Like, I guess in a measure of like how many, I guess, trying to figure out like how long we have until she might make a book it or like get out.
Oh, she's all actively already booking it. So like she
Yeah.
took the hits, but she is still running as she took the hits. So I would say, since Alex was the one in melee, Alex is closest, and after the slash, Aurelia is maybe 15 feet away in a sprint from the sprint.
I would like to try to startle her enough into slowing down by saying something. And I'm also going to run over to where the dagger fell and grab that up because yay, new tool. But I'm going to shout after her. If you keep running, then I might have to see if I can find Dorado myself and tell him you said hi.
Okay.
I do have your blood now.
Go ahead and roll a manipulation and persuasion.
I'm so bad at peopling.
Can I support that?
Yeah, what are you saying to help back that?
That everyone knows what she is now.
Okay. So you
And
can
that both the Anarchs and Cam know about her.
All right, you can add a dice, Annalise. Valerie, what are you doing?
I'm going to rouse for this.
Y'all are better than me. I'm just gonna shoot her in the leg. I'm just gonna pull out my revolver and just call shot her leg.
All right, called shot her leg. Okay. So
Try running on her busted knee.
That is going to be a composure and firearms. Remember, it's a called shot, so you have to get 5 successes on top of
6 successes on a critical.
Oh my god!
6 successes on a critical to manipulate
Might
her.
not be good at people, but I know how to get under someone's skin.
You've
The
gotten a lot of
Annalise
practice
clutch.
with me.
I'm roused. Okay.
Okay. Just looking
I
something
am that
up.
bitch.
I guess
You
I'll
didn't
use a
get it?
willpower. I'm at 4 I can only reroll one of them, so I'm like, well, I have to hope she gets 0 successes.
Well, it's a difficulty of 1. There's always a 1 difficulty.
Oh.
So even if you get 5, reroll and get 5, it's still a failure.
Unless if I reroll one of the successes and hope I get 10s.
That's up to you.
We love gambling. I shall go for it because there's no point not to. It didn't work, but I tried to get the ankle.
All right. So, you fire and you don't hit her, but you hit the ground in front of her and she stops. She stops running. She is about 20 feet away from you now, but she has stopped running and has her back turned to you all. 1 second, let me just read up on something real quick.
And at least good luck to whatever's about to happen next, because I feel like she's going to be a little upset.
That's okay. As to quote a famous rapper named after a candy, God sent me to piss the world off.
Okay. 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 So, you see her slowly start to turn in your guys' direction. I'm not going back. And you see her scratch at her hand. Let's see what the roll is.
We don't want you to go back.
I mean, if you keep running away and not fucking hearing us out, then I will absolutely FedEx your ass back, but that's
Need
not what I wanna do.
everyone to make a dexterity and athletics roll. As you watch the pebbles on the ground begin to float.
She's a fucking earthbender, no.
Coldunic sorcery is actually really cool, guys.
I'm gonna surge. I don't like dying.
2 successes with a blood surge.
Okay. Ritual roll.
Well, it's been fun knowing you guys.
Hang on, sorry, I gotta look up the ritual roll.
3 successes.
Okay. Alright, so she...
1 success, bestial failure.
That's the worst. Even 2 bestial failures. It was like, you know what? Let's stack another on top of that.
And I'm at 4 hunger now.
And now she's at 4 hunger as well.
Dice gods really like double and give it to the next person.
Right. Well, it's been an honor playing with you.
What of a hell of a way to die.
I can't... Why will it not bring up the drop-down menu for the frickin' dice reroll? Alright, I'm just gonna have to spend a willpower. I'm just gonna have to... roll 3 dice. There we go. So she got...
Wouldn't it be 2?
Oh, right. My bad. Let me just re-roll 2 then. Okay. Alright, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what did you guys get?
I believe it's 3, 2, 1. 3 for me, 2 for Alex, and 1 for Annalise.
Alright.
I got 1 success
Yep.
on 2 bestial failure dice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna die.
20 aggravated damage.
Alright, so... okay, so Alex, how many successes did you get?
2.
2. You take 3 points of superficial damage. Annalise, you got 1 success. You take 4 points of superficial damage. Valerie, you take 2 points of superficial damage. As all of you see the stones, the little stone pebbles, float into the air, and suddenly, like someone dropped a bucket of rubber bouncy balls in the middle of a room, they all just start flying and scattering across and slicing into your guys' skin before settling on the ground.
Why are you so fucking scared of him?
Have him rearrange your insides, and then you tell me.
Once
I
again,
hate the Samishi
fucking
just as much as
asshole.
you. Ooh, we can find a solution to this.
Or I can kill you all, and I won't have to worry about him.
No, you will still have to worry about him because he'll still be out there.
Yeah, but at least now this little Tremere in front of me won't be threatening me with my blood.
Well, I didn't want to do that, but then you were an asshole, so.
You'd be an
Life
asshole
goes round and
too.
round.
Like,
You
you're
didn't
not
say
an
I wasn't.
Yeah, you're an asshole too, so fuck off.
I'm just saying.
Every kindred is.
Exactly. So back the fuck off, leave me alone, and we can all walk away from this.
We're
Yeah,
kind of
that's not a
stuck
fucking
here.
option.
Look,
Um.
Aurelia, I fucking understand. I want nothing more than to kill my sire to just fucking get rid of them for what the fuck they've done to me, for taking the life that I had and putting me on this path that I couldn't have gotten off. And if I kept on that path by myself without the influence of anyone else, I would have been stuck. I would have been helpless to change, to try and be able to fight back against them. If you just keep running like this is going to be your whole life on the run. Nothing changes except you going from place to place, always worried that someone's gonna be behind your back, someone's gonna figure you out and sell you out to your sire. This is your one opportunity to try to find anyone to help you.
Go
And if
ahead.
you kill us all now, you throw that out the window.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation and persuasion.
I'm aroused.
Can I support this again?
Sure.
I don't have persuasion, or it would help.
Tremere don't have persuade, they just have gaslight.
I don't even have gaslight. I am not good at the peopling.
Look, we sent.
What about gatekeeping?
Nah.
Yeah, you already have the gatekeeping. Yeah, no, the gatekeeping's built in. You don't tell anyone about what you know. You don't share clan secrets.
Yeah, and Annalise is obviously a girl boss.
Okay, let's just address that.
6 successes, messy crit. I'm at currently 2 willpower left.
All right. So with 6 successes and a messy crit, you say these words to Aurelia. We're gonna go ahead and take a break.
I'm scared.
Thank you so much for joining us this far. We're gonna go ahead and take a little 5-minute break on our finale, and when we come back, we will see how this story wraps up. See you soon.
It takes my breath away.
Alright, and welcome back. So, where we left off, Valerie was making one final attempt at a plea to Aurelia. You see her hesitate slightly, her bleeding hand lowering a bit, when suddenly you all hear the sound of a gunshot ring out
Motherfucker.
and hit Aurelia square in the chest, forcing her to fall back. You all turn around, you all turn your heads, and you see Felix standing at the end of the lane with a gun in hand, ready to go.
Felix, goddammit, of course your fucking timing's terrible. Look, no, stand down. We don't. Look, you don't need better, Aurelia. Look, just please. We can work together here. Remember,
Can I heal a superficial damage?
Yeah, you can rouse to heal superficial damage.
Likewise.
Okay, just do your rouse checks to heal.
Oh, thank God.
I want to believe that the Aurelia that I talked to, that I texted, that I helped you to educate on, helped you educate on the sex. You helped me with the job, how we talked. I want to believe that was really you, Aurelia, not some mask or anything else. And I want to have that back. I want to be able to talk and to help each other without fear of treachery.
So she took 3 superficial. She's not looking good, guys. She's on the ground, like, just covered in, like her back is all slashed up. She's got fucking shotgun, like, fragment, like she's got buckshot in her back. She's got a bullet in her chest, and she's just on the ground glaring at you.
Why the hell not? Scorpion's Vitae one more time.
I was gonna say something. She glares at you, Valerie. I don't trust you. And she starts to scramble to run away.
I'm going to try to.
My hunger increased, and it's... Can I
Gonna try to stab her in the back.
dagger with my blood for the Scorpion's Vitae and go to stab her with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I would like to do that, because that will be better than me trying to hock a loogie.
So you and both Annalise and Alex are going in to stab.
Yes. And I am at 5 hunger, because I did not do well on my rouse check for Scorpion's Vitae, but that's fine. And what do I roll for the stab attack?
It's gonna be a dex and melee.
Cool.
4 successes, potential bestial failure.
It is indeed a bestial failure because she manages to dodge with her messy crit.
I'm going to risk rousing again.
She's
because-
also risk rousing again to get away.
I want to try to hit this bitch, and if I frenzy, I frenzy.
Bitch is at 5 hunger.
Hunger unchanged, thank you, God.
Do I get an assistance from the fact that Alex also tried to melee attack her?
You both are.
It was worth a shot. Oh my god, 6 successes.
Alright, so Alex, you miss entirely. However, Annalise, you are able to stab her with your blood-tipped dagger. And she needs to roll to resist, which is stamina, Nicole, or fortitude. Where's her sheet? Here it is.
And do I need to roll the intelligence and blood sorcery thing for this again?
Yeah. Ooh.
Eight successes on a messy critical.
Total failure. You stab her and you feel her go extremely stiff. She takes enough damage to put her in torpor.
On
You
top
see-
of the fact that Scorpion's touch would have been very effective.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she, you see her, you stab her and she suddenly just falls forward and you're basically on top of her now. With the dagger.
Stop fucking moving, bitch.
She doesn't respond. You see any color that was on her skin fades. And she is deathly pale once more. And has stopped moving entirely.
Okay. I will.
She's
take
not
it
even
back
stiff
out of her
from
'cause I'm keeping it.
she's not even stiff from the scorpion's touch. She is just limp.
Yeah.
Now that she's subdued, can I go to Byron and try to feed him some of my blood to help heal
Is
him?
Byron still alive?
Byron is not doing well.
No, he has
needs
4 health and...
He needs to go to the hospital. You can see, when you go find him, Alex, you can see that he is actively bleeding from his eyes. The blood vessels in the whites of his eyes all burst. They look like you could just see brown pupils against red sclera. And
Hemorrhaging. Internal hemorrhaging.
and you can hear him choking on his own blood. He needs to go to a hospital or he will die. Your
I'm
vitae
going
will
to-
not fix this.
Not fix it, but give him enough time to get to a hospital, I mean.
Let me check on something real quick with ghouls. Oh, because Dagon's Call is nasty with ghouls.
Yeah, Dagon's Call is a motherfucker. That's why I wanted that so bad the last time I played a Tremere.
Okay, ghouls. Healing. I know it's in here. The players. Changing Dominator's health. Okay. Ghouls heal all damage done to them at double the rate of mortals, with one exception: fire.
Or as Edith calls it, pop goes the fuckhead.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you feed him. Go ahead and give me your rouse check.
I think the solution to choking
Hunger
on blood
Unchanged?
is more blood.
Okay. So you put some, you drip some of the vitae from your wrist into his mouth, and he's still choking on his own blood because his lungs are full of blood right now, but he is stable enough that you can get him to a hospital within the next 30 minutes. If you do not get him into a hospital within the next 30 minutes, though, he will drown in his own blood.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're doing that, Annalise and Valerie, you are still in the lane with Aurelia's torpid body, and you hear Felix approaching, gun in hand, just cautiously approaching, keeping it pointed at the caitiff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see that he is pointing it not at you. Like, it's in your direction because you're on top of her, but he is keeping his eyes fixated on the body underneath you.
Okay. I am going to stand up off of her and slide the knife into my belt. Because I'm keeping that motherfucker. That's a ritual I want at some point. And I'm at 5 hunger. If I am, very well behaved and nonchalant, how close will this ghoul get?
He is keeping his distance from all of you.
Mm.
I'm going to say, what amazing timing. We've done the majority of the work and you got one shot in.
Almost like how I intended it.
Oh, so you're as useful as Yadamada then.
Keep that in mind, Miss Fisher.
Oh, I plan to.
I'll take the caitiff now.
No, you won't.
Miss Fisher, I think we both know that that's a bad idea. You really don't want to piss off Miss Alvarez. Especially...
I could give a fuck about Miss Alvarez.
Understood. Go ahead and give me a Dex and Athletics as he fires at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot back at him too.
Okay.
Raleigh, meanwhile, is just standing off to the side, like, oh shit. What? Fuck.
And I know I'm at 5 hunger, but I'm gonna fucking rouse anyway.
Oh,
Just a hunger
frenzy!
Frenzy! Meals on wheels, motherfucker!
Wait,
All
you
right.
don't have willpower, do you?
Nope.
So I think if you still will have, what, 2 dice? So if you get, like, 2 10s, you might succeed.
All right, so it's
do I
going to
still roll
be
to try to shoot him.
Dex and
or-
firearms, yeah.
Okay. Three successes to hit.
You miss. He got 7 successes with a crit.
Gotcha.
You take, because he's got, it's 2, hang on. So the difference is 4 plus 2. So you take, he got 7, halved. Take 5 superficial damage.
Okay, so that's gonna put me at 2 aggravated damage.
Okay. And you are now in a hunger frenzy.
Yep. And there's a
And-
ghoul right fucking here.
There's a ghoul right there. There's also a torpid caitiff beneath you.
Do I need to roll for who I go after?
High or low? High, you go for the ghoul. Low, you go for the caitiff.
Oh man, I mean, I hope I go for the ghoul, but it'll be interesting if I go for the caitiff. Let's see what happens. If I do go for the caitiff, maybe
You're
I
going
can
for the
move to
caitiff.
coterie after this. Assuming I live.
So, you, there's easier blood to get that's not going to fight back right beneath you.
Yeah. I'll sink my fangs into her and start drinking.
Alex, you have fed Byron. He needs to go to the hospital, though. Are you going to stay, or are you going to
I'm
take
going.
him?
I'm taking him to the hospital.
All right. You effectively take Annalise's car, then.
How? My keys are in my pocket.
Okay, the keys are not in the ignition. You have to get the keys from Annalise.
You could go check the SUV.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the other car and see if I could take it.
No keys.
Can I just carry him as quickly as possible or call an Uber? Or 911?
You gonna call 911?
I'm gonna take him off-site and call 911.
All right. Yeah, you can start carrying him and call 911.
Pass it off as some kind of drug overdose, I don't know.
Okay.
Give me a weird looking drug
Got run
overdose.
over by a cement mixer, more like.
Okay. So you start carrying Byron away from the site and are calling 911 as you are moving him. He is struggling to walk with you, but you are taking most of his weight. It's slow going, but you are going to be able to get him away from the site. Valerie, you are watching Annalise attempting to drain the caitiff.
Well, this is a interesting predicament. Annalise has to go down.
Go down
at least so they don't. If Annalise drinks the white, we're all fucked.
If she drinks the
Annalise
caitiff.
included. I mean, that's caitiff. Sorry, I keep calling white. If Annalise drinks the caitiff, Annalise, Alex are screwed, and I'm kind of screwed by proxy. If Annalise goes down and Carmen takes it, I'm also screwed, and Annalise is screwed. So it's like a double lose here, except for another solution. I'm going to back off. Obviously, like, you know, hey, I'm not involved in this. But if I can, I assume all the attention is focused on now Annalise. I'm gonna try and circle back like around him, like, hey, I'm not doing anything.
You're telling him you're not doing anything as you're circling?
I'm like I'm not involved.
Miss
But as I'm
Miss
getting behind
Monet,
him,
stop moving. If you help me get her to Miss Alvarez, she can make it worth your while.
At am
So
1 point bloodbound to you, though. You have an investment here, motherfucker.
Annalise, go down by 1 hunger.
So, you know what? I'm going to have my shotgun drawn, and I'm just going to tell him what's more important to you. If the white goes down, then you're screwed. Are you going to keep your gun on me this whole time?
He hasn't turned his gun.
Safety.
He hasn't turned his gun off of Annalise. He's just trying to negotiate with you.
I'm gonna start moving. I'm just gonna start moving behind him. I say,
if you're starting to move behind him, he is going to turn with you.
And I'm just gonna. So wait, he's looking at me then.
Not looking at you, peripheral.
No, not peripheral. I know it takes a little bit to deoblerize, right? So I know I have time.
Let's bring them dice rolls back up.
This is painful because I know he's gonna be a good shot, and this could be really bad for me. But like Mithras always wanted, never abandon your allies. So I gotta do it. I gotta try and take him out.
All right. Go ahead and give me a dexterity and firearms.
If I also can, there's I forget what kind of action it is because I never used this before. Daunt.
That is a daunt is. Let me check. It is a. I believe.
The main reason it says cost free. The main thing is that I want to use it because anyone who attacks me needs to make a resolve and composure difficulty roll at difficulty 2. So like if I could do that as well as.
So that's the thing. Are you going to fire first, or are you going to activate Daunt?
I'm gonna
Shoot first, manipulate later.
Well, that's more for defense than anything, but yeah, I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay. He is also going to shoot.
Can I drop
I'm
another
around.
hungry?
Oh my goodness. Let's see what kind of rolls I got today. Willpower, why
I'm a
not?
piranha.
Nah, that's still shit. 3, so I'm gonna. Ow.
You
with the bullet.
take 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, so he got 8 successes plus 2.
Jesus Christ.
5.
10. No, wait, it's a regular gun, so plus 2 minus 3 is 7. Is 4 points of superficial damage.
Ow. That hurts.
He says, yeah, well, bullets tend to do that.
I was saying out of character, but damn it. He read my thoughts on the character. He's too powerful.
Miss Monet,
Powerful to live.
Miss Monet, make this easier on yourself. Are you gonna? Who would you rather have on your side? And know when you're outnumbered. Give me a wits and awareness, Valerie.
Gosh, shit.
She sent more fuckers. Oh, that whore.
Fuck it, I'm aroused. I never needed hunger anyway. Nope, we're at 4 hunger. Might be important to know if he's bluffing or not.
Can I drop another hunger yet?
Yes, you can go down 1 more hunger.
3 successes.
3 successes. You hear the sound of growls. Dog growls.
Ah,
And from the end of the lane, Jennifer approaches with her gun and her dog Spud. One moment as I pull something up real quick.
it'd be a lot easier if Alex was
Here's a question. Jay, you used to be a hunter player.
I have used to be a hunter player, yes.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head the pool for Thwart the Unnatural?
Thwart the Unnatural. I don't remember from the top of my head.
Okay, that's okay.
I think it involves something with resolve.
It
And I think depending on what you use, it might
does.
be. I think it's like depending on what you use, it could be like technology or occult or something.
Man, I don't remember where I saved my hunger.
It's
Also,
composure
Thwart-
and occult.
And either occult or science, I assume.
Yeah, occult or
Yeah,
science.
but Thwart is-
Composure. Okay.
I think isn't thwart for negating a magical effect? I think you're thinking of repel the
Repel,
unnatural?
thank you. Repel the unnatural. I'm still learning Hunter. Cole has been doing very well to teach me these things.
Looks like it's resolve and occult or science.
But
Yeah, because it could be either.
Alright, so you... Repel the unnatural is resolve and occult or science. Okay. So... you need to make I'm going to call this an intelligence and resolve to resist.
Hours. Not bad. We actually roll it. And Elise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore.
I just need enough time
5
to devour
successes.
this bitch.
I mean, if you do that, then we're all fucked.
I won't be fucked. I'm going to fucking LA if I finish eating this bitch.
We tied.
So, you aren't repelled. You aren't repelled, like, at all. But as Jennifer is starting to approach you, you do sense something off with her that is making you feel a little alarmed. You aren't compelled in any capacity to start backing away from her, but you sense something is off and potentially dangerous with her. As she comes closer as she's approaching with the gun, her and Felix both pointing them at you. Simple solution, Miss Monet. Stop your friend with us. Let us take the caitiff.
Chug, chug, chug.
Go down one more point, Annalise.
It's probably the best. If I knock you to torpor, that's probably the best option for you to survive this, because they probably will just kill you.
Depends on how much XP I get from eating this bitch.
I don't really want that to happen personally.
Any option other than the plan that I put into place will end in my death. So be aware. Be aware of that as a player, but otherwise, have fun.
Decision now, Miss Monet.
I am.
Or you can stand down and let us deal with it. Save yourself.
There's part of me that really wants to activate Daunt and try and intimidate them, but currently I'm facing two people, and they both could shoot me and kill me in one turn. So I'm just gonna do the
shoot
thing.
And put you in torpor.
Yeah, but they probably would kill me after if I tried to murder them. Most likely, or gave me to Carmen, which is even worse. I get yapped to death. So I'm just gonna take my pistol out, and I'm gonna try and knock Annalise into torpor. Actually, I'm just gonna say it then. Look, I'll use one of those stakes you have and fucking stake her so we can get her out of here.
Drop your weapon first. And kick it aside.
I will. Yeah, I'm going to drop my shotgun, kick it aside.
Pistol too.
Observant. I will.
You said you shot with the pistol at one point too.
Yeah. Near the end of that. Actually, no, yeah, before that. But you probably heard the two different kinds of gunshots. So yeah, I'll drop my revolver and kick it to the side.
As you do that, Jennifer keeps her gun pointed at you. The dog is still very much growling. You see just like foam flecks gathered at his... You've never seen Spud this aggressive before. And you see... Felix take out his stake. He is going to... What's the pool he's got for this? Because it's going to be nasty.
Do I know he's coming?
You aren't focused on anything except feeding in your frenzy.
Okay.
At least this way, if Valerie pulls out the stake, you won't have to sleep for several weeks.
It was the best way for me to
go
keep you.
Find Carmen's ghouls and eat them for principles matter. After I deoblerize Valerie. For being a traitorous fucking bitch.
What do you want me to do? I 2v1 here.
Back, coward.
Ah, god damn it.
I tried. He sniped you, then sniped me.
He's gonna spend a willpower, but I can't do the willpower spending for some reason. So I'm just going to... Damn it. He tries to stab you, Annalise. You take 1 superficial damage from the stake as he misses because you are squirming. Okay. Go down 1 more hunger.
Okay. I am now down 4 hunger back to my 1 hunger.
This is
If
the last
I
one.
okay, I was gonna say, if I go down 1 more, then I get to try to Diablerize her.
Yep, if you go down 1 more, you get to Diablerize her. Okay, he's going to try again.
Like, at least this is just him fucking up if something happens, so.
Alright, there we go.
Oh my god.
This time,
Ow!
Annalise, you feel the stake pierce your heart from the back. And you
That's
go
fine, my teeth are still locked into her neck.
Yeah, but you can't actively drink anymore. And you feel yourself
That's
being
okay.
pulled off of the caitiff. So now, Valerie, there's 2 torpid individuals in front of you. You see, you watch as Felix goes to grab the caitiff and kind of fireman carries her and looks to you, Valerie. You can collect your friend as we leave.
I'm gonna go over this, I guess, as they're leaving to take. I know if I take the stake out, she won't, and it won't be frenzying, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna take the stake out as they're
I'm
leaving.
gonna punch her in the face.
Give me a strength and brawl, and Valerie, give me a dex and athletics.
I sure do love this roll. No, that's not. Oh my god.
3 successes.
Ow. I got
You
one.
take 2 superficial. Wait, no, 1 superficial damage. Take 1
Actually, one
superficial.
aggravated to me. Ow.
It's 1 superficial damage as you are punched in the face by Annalise, who violently comes out of her torpor.
That was on purpose, fucker.
Yeah, just wait, like, fuck. I'm gonna look back to her, and I'm gonna whisper like, "This is the only opportunity to get you not murdered. Me murdered the moment. You have your car still. We can try and take
Just
him out
stood
with the
your
car."
fucking ground. I have a
Damn, I got-
station wagon, not a fucking tank.
Well, it's the only shot we have to get the white back if that's what you want to do.
Obnoxious bitch. First of all, she's a caitiff.
Oh.
Stop misclanning that person.
You hear a car start.
All right.
Now
I'm
or
running to
now
my
or never,
car.
Annalise.
What'd you say, Annalise?
You can wait here since you didn't want to go to the final destination anyway, unless you're actually in it to fucking help.
I'm coming in with you. I'll say look, I've trying to do my best to make sure that you make it out, okay? If you destroyed the white, then we all be screwed. Even if you had your newfound power, there's still everyone's gonna come after us. So this is the
We
best
could've all
chance we
fucked off
have.
to LA. You one-dimensional thinking
Okay.
motherfucker.
What the? Let's just get the car. We can try.
Yeah, we're
It's-
moving to the car as
Yeah,
this
just-
conversation's happening.
As you
I'm going to collect my gun as well, by the way, as I do this, just so I have him, so I can actually shoot.
As you all start moving towards the entrance, you do see the further a couple 3 to 4 blocks down. You do see the lights of an ambulance. As it is as Alex, it has arrived at the location that you've designated, and a gurney is being pulled out to take Byron.
When I hear the ambulance, I'm going to kind of leave him and try to hide myself and just stay out.
Okay, go ahead and give me a Dex and Stealth.
Two successes.
2 successes. Easy enough. They're more focused on the dying man. You hear...
I'm just going to try to get away from the scene and call an Uber to take me a de noche.
You can hear as you're hiding and calling your Uber, you can hear the sounds of the order, like the ambulance people, like the EMTs. They're commenting, looks like internal hemorrhaging. He might have maybe an aneurysm. We have to take him in. call it in, blah, blah, blah. You see them load up Byron into the ambulance and just peel off with him. Annalise and Valerie, you have reached the SUV. You do not see any hide or hair of Alex, but you did see the ambulance, and you saw them pulling Byron into it.
Good for her. She fucked off over a fucking kind anyway. She's gonna get what's coming to her when Carmen rips her throat out after I kill her fucking ghouls.
All right. The car there. You see that there are 2 other vehicles driving away. Both of them black SUVs.
Okay. Can I try to... Like, how far away are they?
They are driving down the road south towards the neutral zone. They have started driving. They are about 3 blocks away now.
Alright, are they speeding?
They are speeding.
Okay. I'm hopping in the car, and Valerie can hop in the car if she wants to actually be helpful, and I'm gonna try to get as close as I can, and I need her to take out the tires.
You know what else we can do as well? We have influence in the police. They have a dead body.
I don't have access to a coterie sheet, so you'll have to tell me.
I mean, we have 3 dot. I think 3 dot influence in police. 2 dot.
But
Tarpon
isn't that
Springs.
police in Tarpon Springs?
You
Not down here.
You're in Palm Harbor. You can try to call the police.
Yeah, I thought it was Pinellas County.
Oh, it's
Sheriff.
Pinellas County? Okay. All right.
So we could use. So I'm not saying we do this. I'm just saying, as a suggestion, we can get the
Fucking
police
do
on
something.
them. I mean, it's easier. I feel like it would be easier to deal with the police and get mind mess with them than deal with.
Do it then.
All right.
Call the shot.
All right.
I'm
So Annalise.
I'm gonna call.
All right. So Annalise, I will need you to give me a wits and drive roll.
Mm-hmm.
And Valerie, I will need you to give me a manipulation and what are you going to be reporting?
I'm gonna report that there is 2 SUVs that have been involved in a has been involved in a murder. One of the 2 cars has the body of Delilah Smith inside, and they need to.
Doesn't look like Delilah Smith anymore, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, when I gonna say Aurelia, they probably had no records of Aurelia.
Just say a person.
Yeah, just just person. There's a person. They seem to they've taken someone in their car. They shot someone down, took them to their car, and now driving off.
All right.
And I'll give the perfect description of the SUV, then their license plate, and where they are.
All right. If you're doing the license plate, then I'm going to need a wits and awareness to see if you could see their license plate first, and then after that, go first give me that roll, and then I got a roll for them.
I got 3 successes on the drive.
Okay.
Can Annalise help me with this, seeing the license plate? Actually, yeah, could you help me? I'm not very good
Sure.
at this.
If the storyteller will allow me to help you, I will help you.
You are currently driving. You can't help.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah, we tried. 1 success. Ooh, yeah.
You can't see. They're too far away. You can't see the license plates. But that Annalise, you are catching up fairly quickly to at least one of the SUVs. Valerie, for the police, you have a description of the car and everything, but you don't have the license plate numbers. You have,
At least I
so
know
you have
where we
everything
are.
except that. Go ahead and give me a manipulation and subterfuge.
Hey, are you leadership?
No.
Persuasion? Oh.
Subterfuge, because you know damn well that that person's not murdered.
You're right.
What the influence does is it's gonna lower the difficulty.
Technically should be 1, not hunger, but it doesn't matter. I'll just use reroll power, reroll 1, didn't matter. 3 successes.
3 successes. The officers take take it seriously and say that they are now going to dispatch any officers in the area. That they have heard word of shots fired anyway and have already sent individuals to scout the area. So now, in the distance, as you guys are driving, you do hear the sound of sirens. All right. What are you doing next?
I am going to try to continue to tail them, but not in such a way that I'm going to draw police attention to my car.
Okay. So then then it's going to be intelligence and drive. You're being strategic about it.
Yep.
You do see, however, the cars split off. And you don't know which one has Aurelia inside.
I only got 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. So this is my question to you. Left or straight?
Well, I have to go left because I could never be straight.
Well, I was going to ask, do we know which way is leading towards more the neutral zone, or are they both going?
They're both heading south. They just seem to be taking different routes.
But I like that answer, and at least I agree with it. We can't be straight, so let's go left.
All right. So one car is now out of the chase. So go ahead, and you gave me an intelligence and drive. They're going to... Yeah, they are speeding. They are getting pretty ahead of you. But you are still able to see them. You're just not... You are going pretty fast, so you still, despite like trying to keep up with them, so you're not able to evade... You're not going to be able to evade police attention if you keep going at this speed. Next round.
Technically,
I'm going to try again to adjust my driving so that I can keep tail but not get us fucking pulled over. And I'm gonna say to Valerie, alright, well, clearly, Alex is a lost fucking cause. If this continues to go fuckity, you wanna go to LA?
oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of running. At this point, if what happens is final death, so be it.
Oh my god, get out of the fucking car. I wanna
Look,
live.
I'm going to go do this with you till the end, okay? I'm just saying I'm not going to run if things go really south. You can go to LA, but I'm gonna stay here or go to Tampa like I might. However, I think that door might be closed for me depending on how Agnes responds.
This fucking city is not worth dying for. And I'm gonna try to adjust my driving again.
Okay.
So, intelligence and drive still?
Yes.
I wish I could help by leaving no points and drive.
All right. I don't know why I typed a T instead of a number. All right. You are able to effectively drive without being noticed now. You adjust. Maybe it's the calm realization, and you let the cops drive past you. You've slowed down, you're keeping pace, and you see them pull one of the SUVs over. Do you stop as you approach the now pulled over SUV?
Are there any cops pursuing the other SUV still?
You are not aware they are no longer in your sight.
Fuck.
If they pulled over, that either means they hit the body well or it's not them.
Yeah, if the cops find a body, they're gonna at least fucking obstruct shit for a while, so we're gonna go after the other car.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Dex and Drive now to catch up. And Valerie, you can give me a Wits and Awareness.
Dex and Drive or Wits and Drive?
Wits and Drive. Well, no, Dex and Drive because you're going to have to speed up to catch up.
Gotcha.
I'm aroused. We chilling.
I will also rouse now that I'm back to 1 hunger.
I was surprised you didn't rouse earlier. I was
So,
gonna
my
I need to give
brain
you blood. I
is
forgot.
functioning what I would like it.
Oh, that's not good. Technically, 2 successes, double potential bestial failure there.
2 successes is enough. You're basically just rubbernecking. As Annalise drives past the vehicle, you see that the person who's been pulled over is Jennifer, Carmen's other ghoul. You see the German Shepherd poking his head over the seat and looking at the officers, and you see her chatting with them, her hands like slightly up, calming the dog down as you're passing.
I only got 2 successes and I'm out of willpower.
Annalise, you speed as best as you can, but there are cops in the area. So you're being mindful of that.
Yeah. If I know that this fucker's heading back to Denoche, can I try to cut him off?
You can definitely try. That would be another Wits and Drive, though.
Okay, I'm fine with that. That's a better roll anyway. Are we gonna rouse again?
I wish I could help in any of this, but I literally have 0 points of drive. I'm just a passenger
Back to
princess.
2 hunger, such is life.
Passenger princess.
That's okay. If the passenger princess can roll down the window and take a shot when I need her to, it'll be fine.
I hate this fucking dice bot treating me today. Hang on. Willpower.
Ooh, they only got.
No, hang on. I can't spend willpower, remember? I have to re-roll
Yeah, I was
again.
saying so far.
Okay.
6 successes, messy critical.
So,
Woo!
you start speeding. And after a certain point, you know the route to Denoche. You spot the car after speeding for several moments. And you start to pass it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need you to give me a Dex and Drive.
Are there any cops like actively on us?
There are cops nearby. You hear the sirens. You haven't seen them yet.
Oh, they're gonna get alerted, I guess. Because at this point, it's when I gotta. Would this be a called shot to the wheel?
Yes.
Like, you know what? This is what we meant to do. Called shot wheel. Oh, my revolver. I'm gonna rouse.
6 successes.
5 successes. You are able to swerve as the SUV next to you tried to slam into you. So you
Just gonna, as I drive by him.
All right.
So that's
What are you doing now?
oh, that's not good.
Are
I
we on a freeway or like a regular road?
It's a surface street.
got 3 successes. Potential bestial failure.
Not enough to shoot the tires at the speed you're going.
Hey, Valerie, are you wearing your seatbelt?
I would imagine yes, I am. I mean, considering what the hell is happening, I know we're driving fast.
Cool. I want to try to flip the car so that his car is going to T-bone mine.
All right.
Like, as a dead-ass block in the road.
Okay. That is going to be a dex and drive.
Alright. We gonna rouse again.
I'm sure I'm gonna be okay after this one.
This motherfucker.
He's gonna have to do a wits and drive on this one. What's his wits at again?
Is there anything I can do to try and minimize the impact here?
I mean, I'm gonna be like, grab the Jesus bar.
Oh, shoot. What the? I just messed that up. Hang on. Okay. Cool.
Your successes.
He's going to spend
Like,
a
I'm trying to-
willpower.
Pull in
Oh,
front
God.
of him really quickly and aggressively so that he drives into me. Because I figure that's less likely to be able to swerve away from him.
Yes! We made it happen.
Yo, drift this bitch.
All right. Your car gets hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
And effectively, I need you both. Annalise, I need you to do a
That's what I was asking, see if I can do anything. Right?
No, stamina and composure, both of you, because your car's about to flip over.
But did his
I
car
might need-
stop?
His car stopped, but your car's about to flip over.
Station wagon is low to the ground.
This
The
was
difficulty
still-
for flipping it is higher.
So to note, this would be superficial halved, I assume, because it is not like fire or anything, at least yet. I just want to know, just
Messy critical 4 successes.
Okay. This is to see how much damage you guys are going to take from the car flipping.
yeah. That's what I was asking, if it was going to be like superficial half.
It's
'cause it
going to be
wasn't
superficial, yeah.
fire.
Half.
Okay.
I was gonna say, the
I
car
won't
has
rouse.
excellent safety ratings. I can pull up the diagrams if you want. There's airbags
2
in every fucking
successes.
thing.
2 successes. All right. Annalise, you don't take any damage. You prepped. Your airbags went off effectively. Valerie, you take 1 superficial damage as your head kind of hits the glass of the window as the car flips. The vehicle with the SUV, the other SUV is now stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But your vehicle is no longer able to run. And you hear the sirens getting
fine.
closer.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Imagine just like still groggy. Fuck. God.
Alright, Valerie, pull it together. And I would like to try to get out of the window.
Okay.
Or the windshield or whatever. I'm sure glass is busted
Oh yeah.
multiple places.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to try to get out of the vehicle, and does their car also look totaled, or is it look like they can still try to drive it off?
They still look like they can try to drive it off.
Alright,
It's a very specific
I
brand of
want to try to
SUV.
shoot out the tires.
Okay. Shoot out the tires. That's
Yeah,
a
this
called
is some
shot.
Presidential expert shit.
It's a called shot, composure, and firearms.
Can I argue for resolve?
No, it's composure and firearms.
Okay. One success, bestial failure.
I guess I'm probably gonna go do the same. I mean,
Okay.
why not? Question is, do I want to rouse? No, because cops are coming. I'm gonna die if I frenzy on a cop.
Fuck it, at this point, hit the car with an incendiary round. I could give a fuck.
Well, it won't happen because I got 1 success with double bestial failure.
You guys start.
But
You guys
Dice
are.
bot.
You guys are crawling out from the vehicle, and start to fire at the car, but it's already driving by.
Okay. I'm going to call Naomi, or text Naomi,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell her that Alvarez's ghoul has the caitiff in his SUV, and he is speeding towards Denoche, and my vehicle has been disabled. And if she wants that caitiff, she's going to have to get Lucian or Hush or both to do something about it. But I realize this doesn't grant me immunity anymore, but I want her to be able to have a shot at getting this away from that fucking info broker.
You get a text back. If Carmen's in the neutral zone, I have no authority over it. Unless she's breaking the masquerade, nothing can be done. Do you suspect her of breaking the masquerade?
I wouldn't put it past her, but I don't have any proof.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thanks for the shot.
Offer for therapy is still open.
I'm actually
Plane ticket.
I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna when do you have any thing for breaking the masquerade? I'm gonna look to Annalise, and I'm gonna have this very intense look for a second as I say, yes, actually, I believe we do have this civilian that we came by earlier mentioned something about some strange seeing something about Carmen and something about blood and hearing the word of ghouls. I can get you to them. Just I'd have to find them again.
I thought I was texting.
Yeah, you were texting.
Oh, you're texting? Oh, I guess. I mean, unless you've let me look at your text, I wouldn't know. So.
And then I'm just gonna send a follow-up text to Alice and be like, I did what I could. It's out of my hands. If you want it, you're gonna have to intercept Alvarez's ghoul.
That's all right. You get a response back from Alice. Pleasure doing business with you, Miss Fisher.
Does that mean I did enough?
You've repaid your boon.
And I'm gonna write back, thanks, Al, smiley face.
Response back, not Al.
Not sure I believe you, but that's okay.
You get a photo message.
Okay.
Of a very perfectly manicured finger flipping you off.
That's fine. I'll text back. That's okay. I know who her sire is and the problems he's gonna cause you, so have fun with that.
The police stop to see to you guys, checking over you to see if you're okay and see that you guys are injured, and offer to call an ambulance for you all. Because you are very much injured from earlier with the rocks, but they are viewing it as injuries from the accident, luckily.
I mean, it does, they are the same type of injuries we would have gotten from an accident.
Yeah, so there's nothing suspicious about your injuries so far. So the cops, they pull over. Ladies, are you alright? Do you need any hospital assistance?
I think we're gonna call an Uber because we can't afford a ambulance. But thank you for stopping. And I'm putting on the voice for my mask.
Do you need any first aid right now?
No.
I think we're okay. Some asshole in an SUV fucking T-boned us as we were trying to merge, and they kept going that way.
Yeah, it's Florida. We
black
already.
SUV, like one of those
Yeah, we.
fucking cartel car things.
Yeah, we saw the whole thing. We're good. We're having we have another squad car after them now. We just had to stop and make sure that you guys were okay.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, just make sure those assholes go to jail.
Yeah, this is a hit and run for sure. We're gonna make sure that they get the proper fines.
Mm-hmm. And like, I'll give them my mask info so that they can be like, oh, this is a civilian that was injured at the, like, let's put some stink on these fuckers.
Okay.
Are you good, Val?
Ask me in front of the police, or when the police would leave.
Like when they pull off and maybe like, are you good, Val?
They're not
like,
pulling off. They
you
are
right?
taking care of the accident scene and redirecting traffic. Okay. So they're nearby, but they have let you guys go aside so you can call your Uber.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the side. Just, well, considering I just probably threw away my only chance at any sort of boon here, or help from anyone, I would say
That's not
I actually
necessarily
feel
true.
Well, I actually feel pretty good. We got the try. We know the police are gonna go to wherever they're going, and they're gonna cause problem for Carmen. You know, I never understood what it meant to be, an anarch. I never really got it. But after tonight, after everything, I think I'm getting a little bit of it now.
Yeah. People fuck you over, break shit.
Accurate.
It's a lot more satisfying than I thought it would be.
Right? It's fun. I have a question for you.
What's that? Is that an LA trip again?
No, actually. Do you want to go to therapy with me? I like you. I know I've got a fucking blood bond to you, but I like you. And I want us to be able to stay friends.
If I make it past these few nights, especially with what's going on after all this, and De Leon.
Oh, fuck, no, I meant like tonight. I'm pretty sure she would help us get like patched up and stuff too. And shit, there might be other ways to earn some help from the person that runs the therapy session too, but as much as I should run the fuck away, I don't really want to. I do want to kill Alex now. Because she's a fucking chicken shit traitor. But you want to go to therapy?
See, like, Valerie kind of, like, I imagine at this point, like, we, like, walked over, maybe, like, taking a seat somewhere else.
Yeah,
and,
you're, like,
Valerie's
on a bench.
Like, waiting for the Uber.
Valerie just, like, looks up to the sky. There's probably no stars. We're in, like, a more populated area, just sighs. I guess, what do I have to lose?
I mean, if you're gonna be prince somewhere, you're gonna want to have a Tremere in your hand, right?
See, Valerie will look over, just think I'm gonna become prince after this? No,
I think you have it in you after this. You showed some fucking chutzpah for once.
Look, even if I became prince, it's always gonna be some fucking politics game or something to drag me down, to keep me under someone's thumb. Maybe at least here, it sucks. They're gonna probably betray you whenever they can, and the anarch movement's a fucking mess. But it's so far, it's been a hell of a lot better than the Camarilla.
Alright, well, De Leon's probably gonna try to fucking kill me. So I might have to skedaddle at some point, but I've got your back as far as I can.
The only thing I need is to see Agnes 5 feet under. That's the only thing that I want.
I think Agnes and Alex should both get a suntan.
Don't be too harsh on Alex. To be honest, I mean, she put herself in that pit.
And she sold us out.
What do you expect of the Toreador? It's like expecting, wind not to blow or the sun not to shine.
I can understand without excusing.
I guess that's true.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure she will piss off the wrong person at the wrong time and solve her own problem. But, she was a hell of a fighter.
That's true. I wonder what Rex would probably be thinking right now if he saw us like this. Probably laughing at us or something.
Stupid bitches.
In the nights that follow, several things happen. Felix Romero is arrested for a hit-and-run accident, but no body was found in his car. He was arrested from his work site at De Noche, where his employer, Carmen Alvarez, promptly fired him for his involvement in an accident. Alex Baker, you went to De Noche afterwards, correct?
Mm-hmm. Telling Carmen that her ghouls have the caitiff and would meet her there to arrange follow-up plans.
All right. She will agree. She will honor her end of the agreement and boost your restaurant and allow it to. And she'll send some people your way to ensure that it is successful from henceforth, but we'll be breaking all ties with you after this. Valerie. In the evenings that follow, you receive a phone call from a Tampa number.
Man. For a moment I stare at it and I consider picking up. Then my memories flash back to what happened with River, the phone call attempted assassination. And I'm going to hang up. I'm just going to not answer. And I'll send a text to the number after saying, text works just fine.
You received a text message in response. It's Edward Bateman. You're being summoned.
I'll look at it for a second, and I'll give a small smile as I'm just gonna put in response, kiss my ass, I'm an anarch. And I'm going to throw away my phone at that point. I just toss it away. I will go to start laying low.
I will need you to roll a composure and intelligence.
I assume my hunger is back to being normal.
Yes, it's at 1 again.
Okay, good thing I left 1 willpower. Alright, let's rouse. Okay, could be worse. I'm at willpower. That's 8 successes crit.
Fuck yeah. Get him, girl.
He's gonna spend a willpower.
Haha, nice try.
All right. You feel the attempt at being summoned and resist, But you know this will not be the last attempt, Valerie. In the wake of the caitiff Aurelia's capture, in the several weeks following, the Anarch baronies of Pinellas County and the Neutral Zone see a significant change. More evidence burning Dorothy Bennett gets presented to the DEA, and her face is plastered all over every major news outlet, making it so Dorothy is incapable of showing her face on the streets without being noticed. A Malkavian anarch by the name of Ox dismantles the pillars of Ian Farrow's barony and his power structure within Palm Harbor. With additional pressing of the cartel and support from Miami, Sebastian De Leon topples the baronies of Ian Farrow, Dorothy Bennett, and Zeke London from their positions, and the territories become leaderless until kindred bold enough or foolish enough, depending on who you might ask, move in to claim power. The Toreador Carmen Alvarez turns over the caitiff Aurelia to Prince Carmine Russo of the Camarilla in order to gain sanctuary back into the city and be allowed the freedom to return from the Neutral Zone. The Succubus Club, masquerading under the name De Noche, spends this next several weeks going through the process of relocating to the downtown area of St. Petersburg, only to be accessed by the Camarilla from this point forward. Without the caitiff, Naomi Walker, the emissary to the Anarchs, is unable to grant sanctuary in the Camarilla to Annalise Fisher. But Sebastian grants her grace for the damage done in assuring Dorothy's destruction. As for Valerie, her fate is yet to be determined, as she waits for whatever foul political game Edward Bateman, the primogen of the Ventru of Tampa, is using her in. Valerie's story is not over. We may yet see what happens over on Rage Across Tampa. Until then, this has been Don't Get Caught. Up to you whether or not they did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here for 30 episodes of this Anarch Chronicle. And we will see what else shows up on the St. Pete by Night Twitch channel here in the future. Till then, bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.